Disposal of surplus, illustration 3. The following balances have been extracted at the end of 2007 from the book of an electricity company. Share capital, reserve fund invested in 8% government securities, contingencies reserve invested in 7% state loan, loan from state electricity board 12% debentures, development reserve, fixed assets, depreciation reserve on fixed assets, customers' deposits, amount contributed by customers towards cost of fixed assets, intangible assets, tariff and dividend control reserve, current assets. So company earned 28 lakh as profit and the bank rate is 10%. So how to dispose of the surplus? So first of all, we have to calculate the capital base. For the capital base calculation, whatever the assets and investments, special fund investments, we have to consider. So first of all, fixed assets. Fixed assets, this is the reserve, development reserve, debentures, loan, contingency reserve, invested, special fund, special reserve, invested, that is 12 lakhs. So, and coming to this side, consumers deposits, amount contributed by consumers, these are deductible items. Intangible assets 8 lakhs and the current assets 15 lakhs. Okay, so intangible assets 8 lakhs, tariff, it is a deductible item, current assets 15 lakhs. Okay, so less consumers deposits 40 lakhs and amount contributed by the consumers 2 lakhs and the tariff and dividend control reserve 10 lakhs and depreciation reserve on fixed assets 30 lakhs. So fixed development reserve 8 lakhs, debentures 20 lakhs, loan from state electricity board 25 lakhs, contingency reserves, so reserve fund, so these are the items. Okay, let us calculate the total. So it comes around 2 crore 85 lakhs and the deductible items are 1 crore 35 lakhs. Finally, capital base is 1 crore 50 lakhs. So by using this capital base, we have to calculate the reasonable return. So 10% bank rate plus 2%. So total 12% we have to calculate on the capital base. So capital base is 1 crore 50 lakhs. So 12% on 1 crore 50 lakhs is 18 lakhs. So income from investment, excluding income from investment against contingency reserve. So we have to mention all these particulars in a table so that we cannot ignore the like these kind of mistakes may occur, because if we consider wrongly the contingency reserves, then the problem will go wrong. So the income from investment, in the sense general reserve investments. So this one 60 lakhs we have to consider, and this 60 lakhs were invested in government securities. So 8% government securities, 8% interest we have to calculate as an income from investments. And debentures, okay, first of all let us so income from investment comes around 4,80,000. So debentures, we have debentures 20 lakhs, and half percentage we have to calculate on that. And development reserve, we have development reserve 8 lakh, on that we have to calculate 0.5 percentage. And approved institution borrowing, approved by the state governments. So there is no such kind of borrowings, but we have loan from state electricity board. So electricity board loans 25 lakhs we have, so 0.5 percentage. So the calculations will be 10,000, 4,000 and 12,500. So finally reasonable return is 23 lakhs 6,500. So surplus and its disposal. So clear profit. In the given problem we have 28 lakh rupees clear profit, that is after tax profit. After tax profit. So reasonable return, it is 23 lakhs 6,500. So the surplus amount is 4 lakh 93,500. So 20% of the reasonable return for the disposal, that is 4 lakh 61,300. Four lakh 61,300. So surplus is more than 20% of reasonable return. Surplus is more than 20% of reasonable return. In such case, dispose 20% of reasonable return. So the disposable amount is 4,61,300. So the remaining balance, the remaining balance we have to transfer it to the customer benefit rebate reserve, 32,200. Okay, so this 4,61,300 we have to dispose of according to the three criteria. So 1/3 of surplus or 5% of reasonable return, whichever is less. So it comes around 1,15,323. So next, half of the balance, whatever the remaining balance, in that balance we have to take half to transfer to the tariff and dividend control reserve, and the remaining half to customers benefit account. So this is how we have to dispose of the profit. Next, illustration 4. From the following balances relate to the electricity company and pertain to its accounts for the year ended 31st December 2007. Share capital, reserve fund invested, contingency reserves invested, loans from state electricity board, 11% debentures, development reserve, fixed assets, depreciation reserve, consumers deposits, amount contributed by the consumers, intangible assets, tariff and dividend control reserve, current assets monthly average. So earned post tax profit 9 lakhs. Show how the profits of the company will be dealt. So bank rate is 8%. So first of all we have to calculate the capital base. So for the calculation of capital base we have to consider contingency reserves invested. Contingency reserves invested. So special fund investment, that is 20 lakhs. 20 lakhs. And loans from State Electricity Board. So I'll mention the deductible items over here. Loan from State Electricity Board, 30 lakhs. So 11% debentures, 8 lakhs. 11% debentures, 8 lakhs. Development reserve, 10 lakhs. Development reserve 10 lakhs. Fixed assets 2 crores. Depreciation reserve 80 lakhs. So customers deposits 75 lakhs. Amount contributed by the customers 2 lakhs. Intangible assets 5 lakhs. So tariff and dividend control reserve 6 lakhs. Current assets monthly average 20 lakhs. So these are the items. So let us calculate the total. Two crore 45 lakhs. 2 crore 45 lakhs. So we have to deduct the deductible items. Where the deductible items are 2 crore 11 lakh. 2 crore 11 lakh. So the capital base is 34 lakhs. 34 lakhs capital base. So by using this capital base, we have to calculate the reasonable return. So RBI rate, it is 8%. So 8%. So total 10% of capital base we have to calculate. That is 3,40,000. 3,40,000. So income from investments, excluding contingency reserves investments. So in the sense, general reserve investments. It is invested in 5% government securities. So 60 lakhs into 5 percentage. 60 lakhs into 5 percentage, it comes around 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs. So debentures, half percentage on debentures. We have 8 lakh debentures. Half percentage will come around 4,000. And development reserve. Development reserve 10 lakhs. 0.5 percentage on development reserve. That is 5,000. And approved institutional borrowings. So loan from state electricity board we have on that 0.5 percentage. This comes around 15,000. Sorry, here. So the total will be 6 lakhs 64,000. So we have to calculate the surplus. So profit is 9 lakhs. 9 lakhs and the reasonable return is 6 lakhs 64,000. Surplus is 2 lakh 36,000. So 20% of reasonable return is 1,32,800. So 1,32,800. So this 1,32,800 we have to dispose of, because surplus is more than 20% of reasonable return. So we have to dispose of the 1,32,800. The remaining balance we have to transfer it to the CBR reserve. That is 1,03,200. Okay, so out of this 1,32,800, 1/3 of surplus or 5% of reasonable return we have to make it as a award for efficiency, and then the remaining balance, half portion is transferred to the tariff and dividend control, and the remaining half we have to transfer it to the customer's benefit account. So this is how we have to dispose of the surplus.